AEW Winter is Coming 2021 is taking place this evening. I thought I'd give my quick match card and predictions for you on this video. Welcome to SCW. Please like the video, share, subscribe as well, and leave your predictions in the comments below. Interaction is key, helps the channel grow, and of course, I like talking with you, so get involved in the comments below. But without further ado, here are my predictions for AEW Winter is Coming 2021. I'm going to start off with the Dynamite Diamond Ring final. MJF taking on Dante Martin. These were the final two competitors in the Battle Royal that took place last week on AEW Dynamite. MJF looking to make it 3 years in a row. Of course, he's the only person that's ever held this Dynamite Diamond Ring. Dante Martin, interestingly, had joined Team Taz, then turned on Team Taz in this Battle Royal. It's going to be interesting to see if Team Taz will actually get involved in this match. And also, on the other side, MJF has had words with CM Punk. So would CM Punk potentially cost MJF this match? And there's been a lot of interruptions with the two. Of course, we've seen CM Punk interrupt promos. We've seen MJF interrupt as well. CM Punk, perhaps before he's about to have matches. Why not the music hit perhaps while a match is going on? That could cost MJF to lose via a quick roll-up or something like this, or Dante Martin hitting his finisher to pick up the victory. Certainly would make a lot of sense in a way, because then obviously Team Taz will feel aggrieved that they didn't win the Dynamite Diamond Ring. I think they had the numbers advantage in the Battle Royal. Dante Martin actually wins the Diamond Ring, they could go off and actually have their own program with it, and perhaps Leo Rush perhaps thought this was the best idea for Dante all along. Perhaps it was literally in the script from the very beginning. Would be interesting to go. But when it comes to predictions and it comes to AEW, MJF is so protected. So for me personally, I'm going to predict MJF to pick up the victory, because I just think it makes the most logical sense. He's despised, and if he's going to go into a match against CM Punk, surely you'd actually want MJF to look as strong as possible. But I kind of hope that Dante Martin wins it with the booking that I had there a second ago, but I will stick with the prediction of MJF. Wardlow will be destroying Matt Sydal. Not much more to say there. Wardlow hopefully is going to go into a very strong 2022. Yeah, this is just a match that seems to be a bit filler, in my opinion, on Winter is Coming. We've got Hikaru Shida taking on Serena Deeb once again, and do you know what? It seems to be the rubber match between the two. With the fact that we've got Britt Baker as the AEW Women's World Champion, it makes sense to me that the babyface should go over here. So for me, that reason, Hikaru Shida hopefully to pick up the victory, and hopefully it puts this feud to bed. But these two ladies have absolutely knocked it out the park. I've enjoyed the interactions they've had and the build towards this match, but I think Hikaru Shida will be the victor on this night. Last but not least, from an in-ring perspective, let's talk about the AEW World Championship match. The first defense for Hangman Adam Page taking on Bryan Danielson. Of course, won the World Title Eliminator Tournament at Full Gear. Of course, like I said there, Hangman Page only won the title at Full Gear. This will be his first match since then. I do wish we'd seen Hangman in ring actually on the build to this, because obviously he seems the very fresh one, where Bryan Danielson's wrestled every week. It's kind of an exchange of the dynamic of face and heel. Bryan Danielson, would he be 100% going to swell? I imagine he would, because he's destroyed every member of the Dark Order, kicking many people's heads in along the way, through people's hometowns as well. So it's going to be interesting to see how this match is going to go down. It seems like the very most Hangman Adam Page thing to do, actually. He's had this long journey to become world champions, and then perhaps lose it on his first title defense. It would feel very Hangman, wouldn't it? It would build its own storyline narrative for him to chase the championship back once again. But for me, I think the time is right for Bryan Danielson to suffer his first loss in AEW. I want to see Hangman Adam Page have at least some run with the championship. I don't think it'll be as long as other previous champions we've had, like Jericho, Moxley and Omega, but still would like it to be longer than a few weeks. So this title means something, and it's meant a lot to a lot of people that Hangman's won this. So I'm going to go for Hangman Adam Page to pick up the victory. I wouldn't rule out the time limit draw element either, just because we've seen it with Danielson and Omega previously. Could also, move this over to a rematch at some point in a few weeks, perhaps battle of the belts or something. But I'm going to go for the full result here, and I think Hangman Adam Page will pick up the victory. Bryan Danielson then would have suffered his first loss in AEW. He's had many matches as well, so it's not going to take anything away from him, and hopefully these two can go on to strong programs into the new year. I think it's probably quite likely that Hangman Adam Page eventually will take on the winner of MJF and CM Punk when that feud eventually comes to its conclusion. Now, before I leave you today, we should just talk about if there's a potential debut going to happen on this show, because of course, last year at Winter is Coming, Sting made his debut. I was going to try the Tony Schiavone way there, but I've saved myself the embarrassment. But Sting, of course, was the big surprise, big shock, big pop as well, making his debut at that event. Will someone come in this year? To say a handful of names that I think could be a potential, I'm not sure we definitely will get one, but as from a potential standpoint, I think you have to look and say, first off, Wyndham, Bray Wyatt. It would fit very, very well if Wyndham is coming onto this show. I think it would be really cool if he was actually going to get involved, perhaps after the main event. Maybe we don't even think about MJF and Punk against Hangman. Maybe Wyndham comes straight in at the top to attack the Hangman. That could be an interesting method if they were to go down that avenue. But for me personally, we know that Wyndham has been working on projects outside of wrestling at the moment, including a movie. So I don't know if that rules him out at this particular stage, but certainly would be someone I would like to see. Another one I think is a potential is Kyle O'Reilly. Now, he, like Johnny Gargano, expected to be a father in the near future. I don't think Johnny Gargano will be anywhere near a wrestling ring with any company for the foreseeable future. Kyle O'Reilly could be the same, but I do think he is AEW bound. I would expect him to come in and join the likes of Adam Cole and Bobby Fish, perhaps even be a part of the Elite for a short term before we get perhaps an undisputed Elite against an Elite sort of storyline. We could get Cole, Fish and O'Reilly against the Bucks and Kenny Omega. Maybe that could be fun if the Trios Championships eventually come into play, if they ever turn up. But like I say, I think that will happen eventually. I wonder if on the timeline right now it's a bit too soon, because we know Omega is out for the time being, and I don't see there's a rush to bring Kyle O'Reilly in at this stage, but certainly it's something I think that could be a contender to come in at some point. And of course, with Adam Cole, Bobby Fish at the time of recording, I'm not aware of them having a match this evening. I don't see if there would be a necessary reason to bring Kyle O'Reilly in at this stage. Now, FTR are not wrestling at this moment from what I'm aware of, but certainly they confronted the Briscoes at Final Battle. This is certainly another potential one we could look at as well. Potentially could build to a match with these two teams further down the line, whether it's involving those, Ring of Honor Tag Team Championships or even the AAA Tag Team Championships. Certainly they can have a lot of fun with what direction they could go with this, because the Forbidden Door, it's always open, isn't it? We could see strangers come in at any point and take on AEW talent, and I wouldn't rule out the Briscoes being involved at some point in AEW this evening. Certainly that another one could be building for a future card further down the line. But that's my thoughts and my predictions then for Winter Is Coming this evening. Let me know yours in the comments below. Please like the video, share the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the bell as well. Turn notification settings to all, each and every time a video is released here on SCW. I really encourage you to do so. It really helps the channel, helps it grow. Really want to get to that monetization stage now, so we're not so far away from that. So of course, any minutes that you can spend of your day to watch an SCW video, it is highly appreciated. But that's all from me anyway. Thank you for watching. Enjoy Winter Is Coming this evening. Like I say, let me know your predictions in the comments below. Have yourselves a great day, and I'll see you next time here on YouTube. All the best. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.